Hello, and welcome to the 6. We're on 6. Yeah, right? We just posted 5. Yeah. We just we just posted episode 5 today. I cannot lie. We are almost behind. I don't know what happened. We went from having 4 episode head start to
no
a
head
2
start.
episode head start to now we are by the week.
We've been busy.
We've been busy. Cam has been away. How was your little getaway?
It was good. I had a few little getaways. I had 2.
Oh, he's flexing on us now. Yeah, so we've struggled to record, but we are committed.
We are back.
We are back. We're so back. We're so back.
We're so
back. Today we have it's gonna be a fun episode. But
That's my fun sound.
But first I want my sister. She always goes on vacations. I'm super jealous. She brought me back something. She went to Mexico.
Oh.
And she went to a wrestling show.
A wrestling show.
Yeah. I need you to shut your eyes.
Oh God, I hate when
and
you
I'm
do
gonna
this.
show you what she got me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you stay here just for a
Is it hiding behind the TV again?
No,
Oh.
I meant to, but I didn't get to that. Just keep your eyes shut.
Guys, he's left the room.
Just keep your eyes shut
They're
for
shut.
as long as possible.
As long as possible.
Yeah, just keep them shut. Don't you
Okay.
dare peek.
Okay, I'm not peeking. I think I know what this is. I just heard. I can hear it. It sounded like you went like this with something.
Okay, look.
Oh my God.
It doesn't really fit.
What's on the sides?
I don't know. You like.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What a souvenir. Oh, and it ties.
From the top ropes!
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
we're
wear it
wearing
like
that
this for the rest of the
okay.
podcast.
Okay. God, I'm not going to be able to look at you. Why are you licking it?
Anyway.
That's...
I feel like Spider-Man.
Wow.
You know when Spider-Man goes to, like, kiss?
He goes to kiss.
Yo, down the line, someone make an edit of this. Oh, you want to try it?
No, I'm good. Not after you just lick the inside of
lick
it.
it. I know.
You're sticking your tongue out.
Yeah, through the hole.
Give
That
it
was
to me.
quick.
Give it to me.
That was quick.
Oh, it's so light.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it's kind of sick.
It's kind of sick.
The funny thing is, you have no idea what you looked.
I don't.
You looked over there to look at a reflection. We have.
I gotta come into your...
That's the thumbnail. Right there.
Nice. Yeah. Wow. This is fun. Nice.
So
See, and I love that she brought it. Like, she knew that you would love this.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, she went to the wrestling show and they gave a different variation of that to everyone.
Luchador mask shall sit on the camera.
These, when we eventually have a studio, this is the shit that's gonna be like
Yeah.
hung up on the wall.
Oh. Wow.
So where do I go? Oh yes.
Yes.
So the main part of the episode or topic, we're gonna be talking about like fears
We're doing a scary episode
for Halloween.
for Halloween. This isn't coming out until Halloween. At this rate.
yeah, literally.
No.
So I heard, I don't know, that Annabelle, the actual Annabelle doll,
Yeah.
and you
In
guys
the
can
Conjuring
fact check
series.
this. The actual Annabelle doll from the Conjuring series, but it's a real thing, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't look anything like the one in the Annabelle series. Have you seen the legit one?
No.
Okay, I'll show you a legit Annabelle doll. But the real Annabelle doll apparently was taken out of its box. It's sitting in like a room with a bunch of other cursed and possessed objects, and it's in a box, right? Rightfully so. Don't let that thing out. But they thought it was a great idea
to take it out.
To take it out of this box. I'm not. Maybe it's in the box, but they were like bringing it on parades. You know, bringing it around.
Right, because
like,
there's the new. Isn't there a new Annabelle movie?
Maybe that. I don't know.
I don't know.
If there is, that's a free plug. We're expecting some money. But they took this Annabelle doll that is apparently cursed, and this is the actual Annabelle doll. I'll put this picture up too.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not the porcelain one.
No.
That's
it's
like...
on the other one's a lot... Yeah, that's this picture.
Yeah.
The other one's a lot scarier, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, put it back.
No
need to be tempering.
I'm going to be wearing these sunglasses because my left eye, I don't know if you've noticed, probably haven't. My sleep schedule has been terrible. I get up really early for work and I'm not sleeping very well, so my eyes feel like puffy and bad. But anyway.
They look kind of gross too.
Yeah, what the hell, man? So the Annabelle doll is out getting paraded, brought around. I don't know, actually. I don't know. But I heard that they lost it.
Oh.
I think it ran away. I think it
That's
escaped.
Terrifying.
The possessed doll.
Annabelle doll.
Disappearing. Look that up. Let's see if that's an actual thing. Yeah. So, this is a perfect point to say subscribe. This is very early in the episode, but go ahead and subscribe.
Aww.
What?
The Annabelle doll did not disappear. Rumors of its disappearance were part of a viral marketing campaign for a tour.
Aww.
The doll was actually on tour and is now safely back in its case at the Warren's Occult Museum in Connecticut.
Oh,
that's lame.
I got done. I got done. Fuck.
Yeah,
Dang it.
It says the doll was never missing.
That's... Damn. Well, there goes my whole cool story for the beginning. Debunked.
Debunked. Womp womp.
Okay.
Well, on that note...
Did you ever have... Speak about dolls. Did you ever have anything growing up that was like a... I don't know, like your doll, like a best friend doll.
I had a little koala, like a little stuffed koala that I would carry around. The neck of it, I think I still have it somewhere, but the neck of it is like so thin, like the head just kind of like.
Oh, from you like choking it out on it. Were you choking it out?
Yeah, it was Coco the koala.
Coco the koala.
Yeah.
That's so nice. I like that.
My first password for my Webkins account was Coco1234.
Does it still
if
work?
anyone wants to hack my Webkins account, I think it's changed. I don't think I have a Webkins account anymore, but yeah, I had that.
Webkins, actually. I just put it together. That's a deep... Maybe we can get into some Webkin lore later.
Maybe. I had a little koala and I had a lion too. I had
a lion. Were they Webkins?
No.
No.
I had a lot of Webkins.
My sister had a lot of Webkins.
Yeah.
Speaking about my sister, her childhood stuffy was Mr. Hippo. Mr. Hippo, it kind of had like a little jingle. Like not like bells, but like plastic balls in it.
Was it a dog toy?
Yeah, and she carried it around in her mouth too. No, it's just like a stuffy. She still has it. But if I touch that thing,
you're getting a
whooping. I'm getting a whooping.
Yeah.
It was like off limits. I remember, I think I like took it from her room one day. It was like a witch hunt. I see red is what she saw. She saw red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, this is something that I wanted to do with like one of my friends eventually. Devin and our childhood best friend have this thing that has a stuffy that they won at a carnival.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Scaredy Squirrel. Or Scary Squirrel. Because it is fucking terrifying.
Oh.
I think you've seen it at a party one time. It's
Maybe.
just a squirrel that is really kind of like makes you feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
And they've been hiding it.
Oh.
At each other's houses to
Right.
try and like not have it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the cheese touch.
Right.
You know, but with
Yeah.
this stuffy. And I want to have that with like, I don't know, like a shirt or something like that. You know,
what?
like a shirt.
Oh, there's a shart. I was like, how can you hide that?
I'm hiding it right now.
Oh, no, that'd be fun to have something to like hide and like we could do that with the duck.
Oh,
Your stupid duck.
Yeah, that's not stupid. I won that.
We need the duck here.
Yeah, that'll go in the.
Matter of fact.
Matter of fact, he's gonna go get the duck.
Getting the duck.
Cam, while you're gone, this will be a good time to say that I'm actually gonna be just turning off the Patreon, and I just think it was too early, and you got it.
I got it.
Yeah, I just think it was too early, and we're struggling to keep up with our regular dates of posting. We can't commit to posting more for people who pay. We don't want that stress yet. I don't want that stress yet.
This is duck.
This is duck. This is the trophy you win for winning our golf tournament yearly.
Yeah. Kai's had the luxury of keeping it.
For the last 2.
He bought it, and he's
I've
kept it because he's won.
Yes, the last 2 years.
And I don't think the losers of the tournament are that sad that we don't get
Maybe
the duck.
the last place should get this.
That's what I was
Maybe we
thinking.
should
I was
swap
talking
it.
to someone about this.
Last place should get it?
Last place should get it because then we'll try more.
That is true.
We'll end up-
You don't want the duck.
Yeah, you're playing to not lose.
We should sign it every year. I don't know why we haven't.
You can sign the inside of it.
Yeah, let me just like...
Well, no, you could fit a pen in there. Oh, what a visual. Anyways, duck will live here today.
Yeah.
Just today, maybe.
Just today. And it might be in our office or studio later. I'm committed. This is we're decorating.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Stuffed animals.
Did you ever lose your stuffed animal? Because I never had one. Like I had like stuffed animals, but none that I was like, this is mine. Like this is the one.
I never really like left the house with them, I want to say. Like maybe I'd bring it to like my grandparents' house or like somewhere if I'm going for dinner, but never like I would never bring it out. Really,
like the kids who drag it in the mud.
No,
behind them.
I would never.
Do you have a blanket?
No, I don't.
Neither did I.
Yeah, like I have a baby blanket, but not one that I was like.
This is like that kid from Snoopy or
Snoopy.
It was not Snoopy. What's it
Oh,
called?
Charlie Brown.
Peanuts.
Yeah. Who was the guy with the Linus?
Linus, I think
Linus.
so. Yeah, I think it was Linus.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you know everything. Mr. Knowledge.
Mr. Knowledge. What could I? And it's all useless.
It's not useless to me. I'm like, yeah. I'm impressed. Good job. You're getting another raise.
Yes. Oh, that's $4 now.
Yeah. Dude, $4. Pipe down, buddy. A little lower.
$4 a month.
$4 eventually.
Eventually.
We're working our way up. Should we get into the actual episode?
Maybe we should, hey?
Yeah, we haven't even started. we have got nothing of value. I don't think
Perfect.
we ever have anything.
We never really have anything of value.
If we have anything of value, I want you to comment. No one's commented on a single one of our episodes yet.
No, I don't think people are making it through them.
I don't think people are making it to them. Which hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're listening right now, we're what, 15 minutes in?
Yeah, we're
15 minutes in. If you've made it this far,
just comment. Like you have another hour left of the thing. Take at some point in that hour, just go and be like,
Yeah.
You guys are so awesome.
Not even. You can even just comment a little smiley face.
Yeah.
Just little.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here. Present.
I feel like we have a few loyal listeners.
Yeah, they just don't comment.
And if you're on Spotify, go to YouTube and like it.
Or like
those are our metrics.
Like on Spotify, like I don't know. I don't know how this works. So if you're liking this,
if you're listening on Spotify, quickly just pop over to the YouTube.
I'm gonna say
like
though,
it.
I know liking on YouTube though. We talked about this briefly last time.
Mm-hmm.
I like videos on YouTube, even though I subscribe and watch all of the people that I want to watch. I never like their videos because I use is like a save.
Back. Yes.
Like I save my videos.
I was looking just the other day, and like for all the YouTube videos that I've ever watched, I have like, I think 200 liked videos, maybe.
Yeah, I think I have 50 because I unliked the ones after.
I don't unlike them. That's my thing, but. Yeah, I'm not... So, like, we understand, but it's us.
It's us.
It's us. Who doesn't like this?
It's charity at this point.
Yeah.
If you like, it'll be charity.
Yeah.
Our goal, since we're talking about it, we'll get to the episode. I'm so sorry. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers. We're at 100. Those were not earned from the podcast.
No, yes, they were.
Yeah, they were. But we're going for 1,000. Anyway,
they weren't bought before anyone.
Let's
drop it.
Next. We're moving into the actual episode. So we're gonna be talking about fears, like you said,
scary,
spooky episode,
Halloween.
God damn it. Okay. So we're so unorganized today.
Take two.
Take two. Starting now. So.
Welcome to Dumb Square.
Do you have any irrational fear? Wait, did I say that?
You did.
I did?
Yeah,
okay.
you did.
Welcome to Dumb Square.
Yeah.
Do you have any irrational fears?
Irrational fears?
Like, I don't know. If you like what are the irrational fears that we know of? Heights,
claustrophobia,
arachnophobia,
like snakes, spiders, the ocean,
camophobia, kyophobia.
Yeah. Trypophobia, you know what
that's
that
the
one?
holes.
That's the
right?
holes.
That's kind of gross.
That's kind of gross. There's a bunch.
I'm going to talk about one that I didn't think I had.
Yeah.
Until I saw these videos on YouTube and on TikTok. Anyone that knows, have you seen cave diving videos?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I was claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Until I saw these videos.
Yeah.
And what are they doing? Like,
well,
all right. So I don't know why I have an accent. All right. So I'm going into this cave, right? I actually need to dislocate my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. And it's always like
get my BBL removed. Go through this hole.
Yeah.
And guess what? Here's the kicker. I can't fit back out. I don't know why my accent disappeared. Yeah. But I'm stuck. And if I get slightly stressed,
I die.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Yeah.
It's my
and
hobby.
It's always like Satan's left toenail.
Satan's
like it's
anus.
Yeah, it's always something like wild. But no, I have seen that. I would say that's an extreme. Like in that situation, I would probably feel claustrophobic, but I wouldn't say I'm claustrophobic. You know? If I was put in like a box, we'll get to this later. I have a thought. If I was put in a box, I wouldn't be like, get me out. But
how big is the box? Like that matters.
You know those like magician's boxes where they cut the person in half? Like if I was in one of those,
a coffin.
Yeah, like a coffin. I'd probably be like, I'm in a box. Like it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I don't think I have claustrophobia.
Can I paint a picture for you and you can tell me how you feel about it? So shut your eyes. We're cave diving.
Oh.
Right?
No.
We're in a... Also, anyone listening, shut your eyes. You are also here. We're in a cave. Mm-hmm. It's a slightly uphill gradient. The cave sandwiches us from... So we're head first. We're climbing up.
Okay.
Our butt... We're laying on, like, prone. Mm-hmm. Our butt is scraping the top of the cave. Mm-hmm. and it's slowly getting a little tighter. I'm in front of you, so you're looking up straight butthole, right? But you're like close on my heels. You guys listening, you're close on. You're close on.
It's okay. Their eyes are closed.
You're close on Cam's heels. So we're going through the cave. I eventually say we need to back up in a rush. We hear rushing water starting to come down. You go to back up. Your bum is stuck. Yeah, I would be very scared. I don't think I'm claustrophobic, but I do feel like that stress that would come over me.
Yeah.
If I'm in a position where I'm like, I need to back up. Like, I just can't. I don't like thinking about it. It stresses me out.
Yeah.
But is that claustrophobia then? Like, am I claustrophobic? Is that
Maybe.
what it is? Or is claustrophobia like a rational fear of it? Like, is this one too extreme?
Yeah.
That
Where it's like
anyone
if you're
should
just
be?
in like a small room, you would be like,
Because I picture it, anyone who's claustrophobic, that means that they're like irrationally scared of it. But like, if I feel like everyone should be scared of that situation.
Yeah.
Therefore, is that really the irrational part about it? It seems pretty rational to be scared about being fucking stuck in a cave. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have any others that I personally feel like I have. Do you like?
I don't. I have like the fear of like dying, or being not so much dying, but like being buried alive. That's the box that I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like claustrophobia would come in, like an aspect of claustrophobia. You know.
I feel like that might be more of like a helplessness fear. Like
Yes.
You're scared of being helpless.
Yeah. I think so.
That's kind of deep in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you don't want to ever be in a situation where, like, say you get dropped in sea, and you don't want that feeling of realizing that you're going to die.
Yeah.
And not being able to do anything about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
I don't think anyone would like that. I don't know if that's irrational. Like, I wouldn't consider
that seems like rational.
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't consider myself to be scared of dying.
Right.
But there is times where I'm like, I think I'm scared of growing old and the things that come with growing old.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's my body disintegrating or friends dying before me.
Yeah.
Or like...
Wow, this is quite the episode.
Deep question. Would you rather die before your friends or have your friends die before you?
I would want to... We all die at the same time. Everyone.
It's the pact.
Everyone.
Yeah, let's go make a pact with everyone. Yeah.
Well, because that's like survivor's guilt. Like, why did they die and I didn't? We've talked about this.
We have talked about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, the righteous thing to say, I feel like, is you would want to die before your friends so then they can live on.
Yeah.
But then another part of me is like, I would want to live so I could remember my friends.
Yeah. I agree.
We're not going to get into the afterlife stuff.
No.
But I think we should move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fear of heights, though. I kind of have a fear of heights.
Yeah?
But like to a certain extent. Like, I'll go on like roller coasters. I'll go on planes. I'm not afraid of like ladders. I used to be like deathly afraid of heights.
Really?
Yeah. Like very bad.
When did you find out?
What, that I was afraid of heights?
Yeah,
or?
like, is there a moment that you were like, wow, okay, I'm actually scared of this?
The suspension bridge.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
A core memory. That's about as early as I can remember. But like felt very shaky, like climbing up ladders and stuff. And then working where I work helped me with that. Just being like, hey, get up on that ladder and go do that thing.
Or like the sky jet.
Or get up on that scissor lift and go do that.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of got forced. It was almost like what's it called? Exposure therapy.
Like,
where it's
trial by fire.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. It's like, oh, you want to get over your fear of heights? Go up high.
Skydiving.
Get over it.
Yeah, just grow up.
Yeah, exactly. But like zip lining, like I'd be fine with. But like skydiving, that might be a bit much. Zip lining, because I'm like attached.
One of my skydiving. Just one of my dreams, like bucket list items, is to skydive naked.
Naked.
You know how free you would feel? Do you just imagine?
I don't want to imagine you skydiving naked. I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, don't but then you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm imagining you. Oh no! What have we done? Hey, you guys stop as well.
Get that out of your head.
Naughty. What is this episode?
What is happening?
We're not even. Okay. What was I gonna say that had nothing to do with this?
Heights, zip lines.
Heights, zip lines. Keep going. Heights, zip lines.
Ladders. Being connected to something.
I'm losing it. I feel like it's going farther away.
Well, skydiving naked. Reel you back.
Skydiving. No, we're not. We're done with that.
Oh.
Okay. We'll move on.
We should move on.
Is there any irrational fear, like the ones that we've kind of listed, that you think would affect your day-to-day life the most?
Like if I had it?
Yeah, or anyone has it. Like just in the one that you think would be like, dang, this is going to be... Oh, I remembered. We'll come back to this. I remembered. I graduated recently.
Woo!
Got my undergrad.
Woo!
Great. I made it.
He made it.
And I had my convocation, and I've always considered myself not to be someone that's like shy in front of cameras or like in front of people. I get like stage fright if I'm presenting something, but not. I could go up and talk, just to talk.
Yeah,
I could do that in front of a lot of people. Yeah, so many people. Actually, another side note. You remember in one of our episodes when you said like, oh, there's so many people watching that joke just went right over their head? Every time I hear that, I'm like, who is watching? Who is... When you're like, there's probably so many people watching that just... I'm like, all four of them, and two of them are us.
Yeah.
Anyway, my convocation, I had to walk in front of like hundreds of people, I'd say. Mm-hmm. And I was starting to get really, like, nervous. Like, my chest tightened up, and, you know, I was, like kind of shaking. Like, adrenaline, and, like, it was weird. I kind of learned something new about myself, because I was like, I didn't think that would happen. It's never happened before. Mm-hmm. And then I just kind of got to the point where I was just like, imagine them naked. No, classic. No, I was just like, I'm just going to go up there and talk. And I remember it was such a cold day, and there's the dean and the chancellor that you have to shake their hands.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ignore the crowd. And I was just like, going up to them, I'm like, I'm so sorry, my hands are so cold.
Yeah.
And I shake their hands, and they're like, it is really cold. And that kind of made it easier. Yeah. But I guess I'm a little...
Well, and then you got to walk past them and look at all the people in the funny hats and go, nice.
Yeah, nice costume, hats. Idiot.
Nice costume that probably cost you like $50,000.
Yeah, nice costume.
Dr. Idiot.
Yeah, nice costume, idiot, where you're probably way smarter than me, so what the hell am I?
Dr. Idiot.
Yeah. Dr. Dumb. Dr. Dumb squared. Let's actually move on. What the hell? We are 30 minutes in, and we have done nothing. Okay. So, we're gonna circle back.
Circling back.
We were just...
Yes.
What irrational fear do you think affects people day to day?
I would say fear of like germs.
Oh, that is a really... I didn't even...
Because then you're
germaphobe.
Like, is that what it is? It actually like germophobia?
Maybe.
I don't know if that's the like technical... Because like... I don't know. It might be.
I think it is.
This is me not being Mr. Novo.
This is such a deep cut, by the way. So deep that I can barely remember it. Do you remember that movie when we were a kid with the rainbow rock, the wishing rock? No, but there's someone in that movie who's a germaphobe. You don't remember it? Someone is going to know this reference. I don't know when you're going to hear this, but when you get this, like, just comment, like, the name of the movie. I can't remember it, but it's a wishing rock, and it's rainbow, and it's like this, the kids are trying to protect it, and they can wish for anything, and then there's this big corporate evil guy, capitalism, am I right, trying to get the rock. Yeah. Anyway, germaphobe. That is a good one.
Because then you'd be so, like, paranoid to do anything. Like an actual germaphobe, not someone who's like, ooh, like, I need to wash my hands. Mm-hmm. Like, someone who's like...
You should do that.
Yeah. No, yeah. But someone who's, like, actively, like, scared and, like... I think, what's his name? Howie Mandel.
Oh, yeah, he wouldn't shake anyone's hand.
Is, like, an actual germaphobe. Like, he goes for, like, elbow bumps instead of, like, shaking hands. Like,
yeah.
And that's to a point, not just, like, oh, I want to be clean and, like, hygienic. Like, that's, like...
I saw a TikTok of a son who lived in, like, a germaphobe house. Like, his mom was a germaphobe. And his parents' room were upstairs. Mm-hmm. His room was downstairs. So he pretty much explained he had his outside shoes. He had an outside dresser in the garage where he'd have to take off his clothes that he wore to school and put on his clean clothes.
Yeah.
Go into the house with slippers. There were slippers for the basement floor. Or for the ground floor. And then his parents' room that was upstairs, he wasn't even allowed going up there. But his mom had slippers for upstairs. For herself and her husband.
That's so crazy.
Dude, I would run away from home with
yeah.
the stick and bag, the classic.
Yeah.
You know? Do you remember this?
That bandana on
I
the
think
stick.
that's lost. I don't think generations now know what that is.
No, I think it might be lost.
I think we were like the last generation of knowing the stick and bag combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So germaphobe is a good...
Germaphobe, I think, would be the hardest to actually live with. Like fear of heights, just don't go up high.
Yeah.
Fear of the ocean, stay on land.
Yeah. That's
fear
true.
of spiders.
Claustrophobia,
just don't crawl in a box.
Spiders, don't go to Australia.
Spiders would be... fear of spiders to the point where you're, like, paranoid. Like, is there spiders in this room? Like, that would be...
That, yeah. But
that would be...
paranoia.
That is true.
Yeah, germaphobe is definitely... I feel like... Is there another one, though, that you can think of?
Fear of people?
I feel like... I mean, any... Yeah.
The fear
I guess
of
you
other
can be
people?
scared of anything. Just, like, scared of light.
Yeah.
Perfect transition.
Segue!
Dude, line that up by accident.
Oh my... Gone.
So, we're going to be talking about what we were scared of.
Yes.
Growing up. I'll start, I guess, since perfect segue.
Yeah.
So, growing up, my biggest fear was vampires. Or as I used to call them, pampires. When I was a kid, like, my parents, I couldn't say vampire, so I'd say the pampires. The vampires are coming. Not the vampires.
Vampires.
Yeah. So I was always scared, and I still get dreams with these vampires still. Mm. And it's really crazy what your brain can do.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a kid, I would have dreams. And just so you guys know, where I got this fear from was one Scooby-Doo episode where it's this blonde vampire, or it's like a black-haired vampire and a blonde vampire, and like she goes up to like some drawer, the phone rings, and then she's a vampire. If you know what I'm talking about, again, you know. Mm-hmm. And my brain turned that person into a real human, so cartoon to live action.
Yeah.
In my dreams. Mm. But the craziest part was she was consistently the same.
Yeah.
Throughout all my dreams.
Yeah.
And it became like one of those crossover episodes. Mm-hmm. In like a kid show. Like I remember there's this time where there's a new vampire. Never seen this one before. It was trying to get me.
Yeah.
And this blonde one like came out and beat the shit out of this vampire and was like, he's mine. So I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird, and it was like it lined up. Like it was like a story.
Yeah.
And it was coherent. Yeah. And that scared me. Our brains are pretty powerful.
That's insane. Side note, I think we talked about this. Your brains are insane because you can forget something, but you remember that you forgot something, but you can't remember what you forgot.
Yeah.
What?
And then we went to, it's crazy that when we talk about our brain is actually just talking about our brain.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts.
So, speaking about the dreams, I
Yeah.
just want to go back to the dreams and the vampires. One of the scariest dreams I've ever had. I'm going to tell 2 stories. And then you'll talk about yours. First one. Have you ever had a dream where you wake up and you didn't wake up? I had a dream where I thought I woke up. Because I would always get bit in my dreams. And I'd wake up like this. I'd wake up like, seized up because I get bit. And I could like kind of feel it in my dreams. And I remember I got bit and I woke up. Right? And I'm like sit up and look at the end of my bed. And I think I'm awake. Like it was my room. And the vampire like from the end of my bed.
Oh,
it was like that was the scariest dream I've ever had because it like I thought I was awake. I was yelling for my mom.
Yeah.
And it just like raised up from the end of my bed. Ugh. That scared like the crap out of me.
Ugh.
And then the second one. Have you ever had a dream where you've sworn you've had that dream before?
Yep.
But you don't know if you actually have or not.
Oh.
Like you wake up and you're like, have I had that? Or was I dreaming that I had it before? Because I had a dream that I left a glass at my grandparents' house in a room. And my mom was like, you have to go back and grab it. Mm-hmm. I was like, no, don't make, like, I know what's there. I know, like, there's a vampire in that room. And I knew
you
it.
And your vampires,
no,
man.
It was always the vampire. And I knew it. I knew it was this vampire. And I had to go back. And I turned the corner. And it was this blonde vampire.
Yeah.
Charged me and just, like, grabbed me by... Oh, it was crick.
Oh,
this is, like, traumatic, by the way. You can probably hear it in my voice.
You can tell it was traumatic.
Yeah. Anyway, crazy. Crazy. I was traumatized.
Yeah. I've had some intense ones. I've had recurring dreams. Recurring.
It's fine.
One of them. But the biggest like recurring dream I've had is me running in a field and I'm getting chased by it's either a pig or a goat. Every single time. I have this dream probably once a month. I should probably seek some help. But every month, like it's not always like at the end of the month, but it's
big.
It's like it's either like a normal sized pig or like a bigger goat, and I'm getting chased through a field, and it's literally just me running through like an empty field and like.
Is it scary? Like, are you scared?
Well, it's not like a big like goat, but it's just a goat chasing me, and I'm running.
Well, it changes because like if you're scared, then you're running in a certain way, but. If you're not scared, you're kind of just frolicking.
No, I'm like running away from the goat.
Chasing you.
Yes, I'm being chased by a goat.
So it is scary.
Yeah, by a goat or a pig, and I'm running, and like every time it's like I check, it's there, and I'm running and I check, and then I run off a cliff, like a full on like Scooby-Doo like villain where I'm like running and then all of a sudden I'm off a cliff and I look down
and you're just like.
And then I start falling, and then before I hit the ground, I wake up. But, like, once a month, at least.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
That's one of my, like, insane things, is I have the same recurring dream every month. And it's either a goat or a pig.
What?
And it's, like,
it's weird that it's, like, a goat or a pig, though.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not some, like, monster.
Yeah.
It's just a goat or a pig.
That's interesting. That is, like... Probably some...
And it's never like a herd of them. It's just one. Like it's just one goat chasing me off a cliff.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. And then I had one when I was younger. Like what you said where you like wake up.
Yeah.
where I was in like this big like cement, kind of like a courtyard looking thing. And there was like a T-Rex on the other. I was young. I was probably like, this is when I would still like go into my parents' room and be like, Mom, I had a nightmare.
Oh, I want to talk about that actually.
So that like there was this T-Rex across and started like running at me, and I like woke up and I was like, oh my God. And I was in my bed and I was like, oh, that was a nightmare. I'm scared. I'm gonna go sleep with my mom. And I would stand up, like I stood up, walked over to my door, opened the door, and the T-Rex was right in front of my door. And it was like, like in my face. And then I woke up again. And I like actually woke up. And I was like, what just happened? And then again went to go like I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna go like sleep in my mom's bed. And then I stood up and I went to go like reach for the door handle. And I just like
actually, I'm not scared anymore.
I just didn't, and then I went back to bed. Yeah. But that, because like I was scared. My little probably like 8-year-old, 10-year-old self or whatever was like scared that if I opened the door again, it was gonna be another T-Rex. And then I'm in this like infinite loop of just opening doors, like. Yeah, so, but that one was crazy. That's one of those dreams where it's like, you know how you have dreams that you can remember? Mm-hmm. And then you can have dreams where it's like, you know it was a crazy dream, but you can't remember it. That is one that is like permanently etched like into vivid. My brain. Like it is, yeah. Like I can remember what my room looked like and like the layout of like everything.
This is dude, I'm definitely traumatized from mine because I'm like reliving this now. Mm-hmm. So etched into my brain is my grandparents at their house. They have stairs. And then around the corner, it extends so back under the head. Like, right. You know, like... Yeah. So the stairs go down towards the front door. And then it turns completely 180 back the other way down the hallway next to the stairs. And in my dream, I dropped a bouncy ball down these stairs. Mm-hmm. I love it. And it's dark, right? Down at the bottom. And how I knew the vampires were coming in my dreams, or how I knew she was coming. This is how scary it was, how I knew she was coming. I would hear, like, you know the sound of slippers? Like
little, yeah.
Like that? I'd hear that. You know what I learned what it was? And this is crazy. When I would start to get stressed out in real life from my dreams, like I'd be asleep, I could hear my heartbeat
through your ear,
in my ear. Yeah. And that was that sound. Oh. Isn't that crazy? That's wild. I would be getting so scared.
Yeah.
And that would
like your heart rate would go up
because the vampire was coming.
Yeah.
And that would be its... But I associate it for years, like, it's coming. Like, this is that... And whenever I'd hear that sound, I knew it was happening. Oh. And that probably led into it definitely happening. Yeah. And it's... Oh, dude, I can feel it. Like, I'm getting stressed out just talking about it.
I would have dreams where, like, it was so weird. I'd be in my room. Mm-hmm. It would be the layout of my room. But I was, like, this big... And I was, like, up in the corner of my room, and I was seeing my room from almost like
I hate that.
I hate that. Third person, like, looking at my room, and I could feel that I was, like, in chains, like tied up in...
What is this episode, dude?
Tied up in chains, and a similar thing, I would wake up, and it would be because I was rolling around in my sleep, and I had, wrapped myself in my blankets.
I've done that before. Oh, my God.
And I was, like, trapped in my blankets, but in my mind, I was in chains in the corner of my room. But I was just laying in my bed, kind of like blankets were under me, and I was kind of like, oh, you know?
That your view of the bedroom.
And it would get, like, smaller.
I was going to say. Well, yeah. I was going to say. This makes me think I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Because whenever I had fever dreams, like whenever I was sick, I'd have these recurring dreams where everything that I would look at would gradually grow and get closer to me. And I'd feel like it was, like, suffocating me. Like, getting too close.
I had, like, the exact opposite. Like, mine were always, like, things were moving away from me.
No, I remember...
Like, I'd go to reach for something, and it would just, like, progressively get farther.
For me, it was, like, I would hold a popsicle stick, and the popsicle stick would, like, it was just getting closer in my vision. Like I wasn't getting closer, it wasn't getting bigger. It was just not growing, but
no, I know what you mean.
And it made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's crazy.
God, this is
Our
we're probably
brains.
triggering so many people's like actual like.
So many people have probably turned this off.
Yeah, because we've been stressing them
no.
out. Oh my god, what is this episode? Oh, but on a lighter note, were you a parent's bed sleeper?
Yes,
I was. I was as well.
Like if I had a nightmare, or there were times where I'd go in like the classic, like, Mom, I threw up, and yeah, that happened. That happened many times. Not like I don't know when I grew out of it. Like
yesterday.
yesterday.
I actually still don't have my own bedroom.
No, but it was always like I'd go in and then I'd fall asleep and then I'd wake up in my own bed.
Yeah.
Like, so I'd probably be in there for maybe like 10 minutes. And then my parents would be like, okay, he's asleep, and then carry me and put me in my own bed. But like,
I hated waking up in my own bed. I'd wake up in the morning and be like, ah! You know, like I wanted to sleep all the way there. Like, you know, because then you feel betrayed as a kid that they put you back.
Yeah.
Like, speaking about that feeling, I remember I'd always go, like, and then my parents' bed isn't that big, right?
Yeah.
And my mom would be like, okay, fine. My dad would be like, God damn it. Like, dang it. Yeah, I was a parent bed sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever sleepwalk?
No.
No.
And it's weird because I always like wanted to. Like, I don't know why, but I always like I wished I sleepwalked. Like, looking back on it, I wish I didn't, but like I don't think I'd want to.
Have you ever been like half awake, half asleep? Because I have this dream that's very vivid to me. Taking a scooter out of my shed, it swung around and hit me in the ankle, and I remember waking up like, oh,
I hate those. I hate those. Or like you're like falling asleep and you're just like,
yeah, but like something happened.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was crossing a street in a dream and a car hit me. I was like, oh, and I just woke up. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. No, I would go into their beds but I'd always wake up.
Oh, we're going back to this.
Oh yeah, what did we? I don't know.
I thought we were done.
My brain is.
You really want.
This is a mess.
This is a mess.
We haven't filmed in a few weeks.
We're rusty. We're rusty. We lost it.
Oh.
About sleepwalking though, I was never really a sleepwalker.
Yeah.
I'll start off with my sister. Sorry, Devin. I don't know if you want me to share this, but she's a sleepwalker.
My sister was a sleepwalker. I think it's older sister, younger brother. Energy.
Yeah, it's genetic.
It's genetic.
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
It's hereditary or something.
Yeah. Great movie.
Devin sleepwalks a lot, especially when we're on vacation.
Like, still.
I don't see it as much probably because she's upstairs and I'm downstairs, but there's three stories that stay with me. I'll say all three of them. They're pretty quick. All of them in a Soyuz, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So in a Soyuz, we have a room where normally Devin and I stay.
Yeah.
With bunk beds. I'm short straw always, the younger sibling. I get the top bunk, so I have to crawl all the way off. Devin, picture this. Middle of the night. You're sleeping. You hear rustling. The bed shakes a little bit because someone's moving around. You're on the top bunk. It's not too sturdy.
I've been on that top bunk.
It's shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Your cushion's a little thin.
Yeah.
You then hear like... You turn on your side and you see someone just peering over, looking at you, dead in the eyes, not saying anything.
Oh my God. Eyes open.
Eyes open, looking at you. And I go, Devin, like, are you sleepwalking? She goes, no. And then just lays back down. And that was it. I knew she was sleepwalking, so I wasn't too scared.
I would scream.
But I'd be lying if I didn't say I jumped a little inside.
I think I would scream.
And shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. I'm singing. Oh, Anyway, next story. Next story. Me and Owen sleeping in the hallway on cots.
Yeah.
Head to head.
Yeah.
So our feet are both facing the other way.
Oh, so you guys can kiss?
Yeah. So we're sleeping, and Devin's sleeping in the pullout in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Devin walks up to Owen. We're not sleeping though. We're on our phones, so we're both awake. Devin was asleep. Walks up to Owen, grabs him by the toe. He's like, "Owen, I need your help. I need your help moving this, Owen." And Owen's like, "What? What?" Like Owen doesn't. This is the first time Owen's experienced it.
Yeah,
So he's like, "What? He's like, "Yeah, okay, what?" And Dev's like, over here." He just gets back in bed.
Oh my god.
Last story of the trilogy. My favorite.
Trilogy?
My favorite.
Okay.
I am watching a movie with Owen, I believe, in the living room. To get to the living room from where Devin was sleeping, which was in like my parents' room because it was a packed house.
Yeah.
In where my parents are staying, there's a dark hallway. You know, coming up to the where the TV room is. Me and Owen watching a movie, whatever, relaxing. Devin walks slowly out of this dark hallway, comes up to me and goes, Kai, there's someone that looks like you in Mom and Dad's bed. And I go, Devin, you're sleepwalking. There's no one that looks like me in Mom and Dad's bed. She's like, no. He looks like you. He's in Mom and Dad's bed. And I'm like, okay, I, as a kid, have slept in my Mom and Dad's bed.
Yeah.
But I'm here. It's not me.
Yeah.
I go, Devin, you're sleepwalking. Like, just go back to bed. She's like, just come. Like, he's in their bed. Like, she's like persistent.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fine. I'll come look.
Yeah, I'll bite.
I'll come look. Turns around, books it down this hallway. Like, Devin's like, down the hallway. Disappears.
Oh my god.
Disappears. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Now I'm a little scared to turn the corner.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
She's just gonna be there and like
or just like
staring at you.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the corner. I walk down, now I'm like, kind of like, you know, looking, she's not there.
Yeah.
And then I go into the room, and Devin's like, sitting on the bed like this, waiting for me to come in. And then she just goes, back to bed. Obviously.
That's insane.
Obviously. I was not in my parents'
No.
bed.
No.
I was not. I did look, though.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It is scary.
Jeez. Yeah. See, like sleepwalking, like when you're younger, because that's the thing is I think a lot of people like grow out of it.
Yeah.
Like, or they'll have like I don't remember the last time I had like a nightmare. You know?
I can't really.
Like,
I think
or if I have, it's not
traumatic.
etched into my brain enough. But like growing out of it is more common, but like sleepwalking as an adult would be like, because you can do so much more.
I've done it recently.
Yeah.
Because my sleep schedule has been so bad.
Right.
And it's like weird. Like the other day, I think I told you this. My mom came into my room after I was napping.
Yeah.
And I thought I was at work. I work at a golf course. And I thought I was asleep on a tee box.
Yeah.
And my mom came in and I thought it was like a customer coming. So I like got up and I was like, oh, sorry. When she came in asking me some questions, I was like, I'll move. And she's like talking to me and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, and it wasn't till later that I was just like, what was I saying? But I was awake. I knew I was awake when I was talking to her, but I was still gibber. Like I was
just rambling.
I don't know what I was saying.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like we said, the brain is a crazy thing.
Did you go to Quebec in grade 7?
No.
You didn't?
No.
You didn't go on that trip?
No. Did you?
Yeah, you know all the French kids went to Quebec. You didn't go on that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, anyone that's listening to this, if you did go on this trip, like, you heard this, and I know you did. We're all staying in, like, you know, wherever we were staying, these dorm rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents had to warn the staff that I happened to have, like, night terrors quite often, because I did at this time. Even in grade 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is how long I had them. Till grade 7, I had these, like, vampire night terrors.
Mm-hmm.
And my roommates, the two, were warned of this. And in the middle of the night, lo and behold, I yelled, like screamed in the middle, and people. It was the talk of the town, like in the morning.
Yeah.
And good friends, my roommates, they didn't say it was me, but they knew it was me because I was in the fucking room with them.
Yeah.
And I did it, and one of the teachers there came in and was like, "Oh, you okay?" Apparently, I talked to them in French. Instinctively, I heard. By the way, these teachers stole $1 of our money every time we spoke English on this trip. They didn't give it back. If you spoke English on this trip, they took $1 from you, and they took it. No one got their money back. I didn't have my money taken, but I know a lot of people that did. So I heard my teacher's voice. I was like, French.
Yeah,
Like,
French. I gotta do it.
I was half asleep doing it in French.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was me who yelled. For anyone if that still was a mystery to you, it was me.
It was Kai.
It was me.
It was Kai who yelled.
Isn't
That's crazy.
crazy?
Yeah.
So you've never sleepwalked?
No.
Sleptwalked?
Sleptwalked?
Sleptwalked.
Sleepwalked.
Sleepwalked?
Yeah. Sleepwalked. No, I haven't.
No.
Like, there's been times where, like, I mean, I guess technically with that, like, T-Rex dream, like, I don't know if I was fully awake.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, I never, like, my parents were never like, oh, you sleepwalk, you know? Because I feel like when you're sleepwalking, you don't know that you're sleepwalking.
It's a weird feeling. You kind
Unless
of
you're,
do.
Like, lucid dreaming.
You kind of do.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I was talking to my mom, I knew I was awake.
Yeah.
But I wasn't.
Yeah.
In a way. Because I wouldn't have said all that weird stuff.
Yeah.
But I knew what I was saying, but I had no idea what I was saying. It's really weird. It's really weird. But yeah, I think I was just sleep deprived. And that was just bad. Back on the track. This is a dream episode. It's not even fears anymore. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes and no.
Care to elaborate?
No. No, like...
Well, that's a fair answer, because I was going to say, I usually say yes, because I don't want to piss them off.
Yeah.
Then they'll come for me.
No, I feel like it's not like the... Like... Ooh. He's getting possessed.
Almost came up my nose. Oh, sorry.
It's not like the, like, ooh, I'm gonna move through the walls, you know?
Yeah.
It, like, that's not, like, the ghosts I'm, like, picturing. But, like, are there people up there?
Up there?
Up there, like, in the air. Like I don't
here.
mean, like, here. But, like maybe...
But they float.
But do they?
Do they? Well, you said up there.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
They're just on my top floor.
Just, like, looking.
They're on the second floor.
Looking
right
at
now.
us.
Yeah.
Up there, as it, not, like, in the sky, not in the ground, just, like, in...
So they're spirits. They're
Yes.
not ghosts.
Yes. I would say spirits, yes. Ghosts, like...
Haunting ghosts, no.
Haunting ghosts, no. Like,
but I'll say yes, guys.
Guys.
Yes, I believe. I know you're real. You don't need to prove it.
Yeah, you can come for me if you want.
Yeah.
Nah.
You're
But, like...
feel like you're gonna wake up with like a
Don't say that.
like
Wake
a
up with, like,
bruised hand mark on your back.
But, like, things that would be like this, like, moving. Like, no.
You don't think so?
No.
No.
Just from a purely, like, scientific, like, matter moves matter. Like, I don't think they would be moving things or, like, knocking things off shelves. Like, that whole thing.
Moral of the story: ghosts, leave us alone.
Stay away.
Leave me alone.
Akira. Oh, I hate that.
I love that.
I hate. Like, I don't even know the context of that.
I've just said it
many times.
I've said it so many times that you just know it. Leave me alone.
Anytime I say "leave me alone,"
Akira.
Yeah, every time.
Banger show, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, ghosts. I would say, I'll believe in ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll believe in good ghosts.
Good ghosts. I like that. Bad ghosts.
Bad ghosts.
We don't believe in you, so.
Bad ghosts. Leave me alone.
No.
You need to leave.
You need to leave.
Yeah, I just hope that the good ghosts know to fight the bad ghosts.
Yes.
Like when The Rock dies, I hope he's the guy fighting my ghosts. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think though we can probably move
forward.
This. I'm so sorry. Times 2. But this episode has been very
shambles.
Very broken.
But that's
we're
okay.
rusty.
It's okay.
But we are having fun. And that is the main part.
That is the whole point.
That is the whole point.
Yeah.
This isn't for you, it's for us. We're going to move on to the Would You Rather.
Yeah.
So here I have, what is scarier? 1 horse-sized spider or 50 spider-sized horses?
What's scarier?
Yes.
I would say probably 1 horse-sized spider.
I agree. I would love to see, to be honest, 50 spider-sized horses.
But how...
The amount of Lego men I would put on them.
But, what size spider are we talking?
Let's say, let's say a larger one, like a wolf spider. So they're 2.5 inches.
Okay. Because, spiders can be really small.
Yeah, like the little red ones.
The little
red ones, yeah.
Or, a little, black widow spider's only what? That big?
Let's say they're in terms of how big spiders can get,
the
they're
size
middle
of
of the road.
Like the size of a fist?
A little
bit smaller than the size of your fist?
Yeah.
Like a child's fist.
Like a child's fist. Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly.
A child's fist-sized horse? What a strange sentence.
You know, that's one of those sentences that I don't think anyone has ever said. That is words that have been strung together that I think you are the first human in history.
A child's fist-sized horse.
Again,
that's the second time it's been said in history.
I'm not even joking.
I
would argue that here. Let's palm light, spring light, fart. No one's ever said that before. Your turn.
Microphone, duck, can,
grill,
microphone,
jeans.
Now we're just saying see the child's fist-sized horse is a sentence.
It's no.
Yes, it's a noun. Child's fist-sized horse. That's the second part of the sentence. Child's fist. Okay. Anyways, a child's fist-sized horse. Oh, he's crying. Would be so fun because they're horses. When they're big, yeah, they can hurt you, but that's just because they're big.
Why are we still sticking with the child fist size? Let's go back to spider.
No, but that's what I'm saying. A small horse is a lot less scary than a big spider.
Yeah.
Horses are huge.
That's true.
A horse-sized spider would be massive. But a little horse, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna nibble on my fingernails?
Yeah.
Or just run away?
Eat your grass one at a time.
Yeah. Eat individual grass blades.
Yeah.
They're small.
They're cute too.
Yeah.
I would keep a pet little horse.
It'd be like a gerbil.
Yeah.
But it just looks like a horse.
Give him a little running wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
You could give him your
Put
backyard.
a little saddle on it.
You could put him in your backyard and say he's a wild horse.
Yeah.
He'd be so much land.
Yeah, exactly. He'd probably think he's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were that small? What would be the first thing you would do if you were an inch tall?
An inch tall? I don't know. I feel like I'd want to run around my house. But how far would I get? Because going up and down the stairs.
It's like George Shrinks, actually.
Oh yeah.
For Canadians, deep cut.
Yeah, deep cut. But no, I'd like to run around. I'd probably an inch tall. That's
Do we have fall damage?
If we
Dude,
did
from the table? That would be
die.
death. That'd be
Are you kidding me? Jumping off that? Well, no, that may not be death.
No, that'd be like a fence. Jumping off
That'd
a
be
fence.
death.
No, if you're like an inch, so it's
Because if you're an
that.
inch,
You're like that tall, so.
so
One,
two, three,
three and a
four.
half, 4.
So if you take my,
that's like 2 stories. You're jumping
Yeah.
off 2 stories. Yeah,
like,
that would, you'd break your
4,
legs.
like that's 24 feet.
Yeah,
If we're scaling it up to like actual height,
yeah.
that's jumping off of 24 feet.
Wow.
That's
Cam's 6 foot, by the way. Just so you know.
well, you're close to 6 foot.
Almost. I'm like 5'5".
You're not 5'5". If you were 5'5", you'd be like here on me.
I'm joking.
You're on a booster seat right now. He is.
He is on a... I'd be sitting in the chair like...
Oh. No, I'd probably run. I'd want to run around the inside of my walls.
You know how scary that would be? Then you would run into horse-sized spiders. They'd be the same size as you. They'd be in the walls.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd go like swimming in like a glass of water.
That'd be deep as hell. That'd be...
A bowl of water then.
Yeah, but then you couldn't get out because the walls would be too light.
That'd be like a bowl that goes out like
A
this.
plate?
Go swimming in a plate.
Oh.
No, I feel like swimming in a plate would be like a wading pool. Just walking around.
Ah, yeah. Like a foot pool?
Yeah.
But or maybe like a...
Maybe like a waist.
Go swim in the ocean. Let's see what happens.
Swim in a sink.
Oh, you go down the
Go
drain.
down the drain.
Then you get caught in that little like...
Pee trap.
Yeah, little fucking... Probably where all the boogers and stuff are.
Gross.
Now, if I was an inch tall, the first thing I would do would be I would take a parachute off of one of those
Those little yeah.
parachute dudes
Yeah.
and jump.
And jump
Take a
from
leap of faith and
Yeah.
just see. Or like build a paper airplane. Like if I knew I was going to shrink, so like say it's like, you're going to shrink in 1 hour, I'd build a bunch of shit that I could use. Like, dude, I'd tech deck. I guess I could do that now. Just on
a tech deck would be huge though. If you think about it.
Yeah, actually, that'd be
It'd be huge. If you're only an inch tall.
Dude, I would get my RC car.
Yes.
It'd rip.
Yes.
I
would get in mine. We have like the same one.
Just rip
Rip
the
through.
RC cars.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be fun.
Was there something? I had something.
Or a little remote control helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a drone.
Yeah.
Just hop on a drone.
There's so much we could do.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do an actual episode about this sometime.
What, we're gonna turn ourselves into...
Dude, imagine making... Dude, like, I build, like, a Lego house. And just go around in the Lego
Lego,
house.
like, mansion.
Dude, you can make Nuketown just with Lego figures.
Yeah.
And, like...
That'd be fun.
That'd be insane.
God, it'd be fun to be...
Is there a movie about that? Isn't there literally a movie?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
No, not that one.
Oh, but that is a movie.
There's a movie where it's, like...
Ant-Man?
Sample Size Me or something, like... I don't know. It's, like, pretty big actors. I think it's that... Who's Jason Bourne? You know that actor?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's him. But they shrink everyone so they can live, like, they can be rich just because everything is so small, but they get, like, shrunk down. And they live in, like, super nice towns and because... But at that point, you're at, like, the mercy of some 5-year-old that... Yeah. Oh, mama!
Yeah.
You built this! Bah, bah, and they smash it and they just kill...
I think that's the whole premise of the Lego movie.
Yeah, you're right.
We're just explaining the Lego movie.
Wow. Okay. Where are we at? Let's wrap this up quickly.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
So, that's going to be the end of the episode. We're sorry it was so hectic. If you enjoyed, what should you do, Cam?
You should you should subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok.
We post clips there.
We post clips. We post when the episodes are out. We give little insights-ish. It's mostly just clips, and you can DM us. And yeah, follow us, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify.
Yeah. We don't post on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Apple
figured that out
Apple
yet.
sucks at doing podcasts.
Haven't
stuff,
figured that
so,
out. They're blocking us out.
Yeah, they don't want to see.
How do I
young
know
boys
the
win.
flash is on?
There'll be a dot.
Okay, dot is on. All right.
It's on. Okay, Polaroid time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna take the Polaroid now.
Me and Mr. Duck. Love it.
That is gonna be all for the episode today. We will see you again next Friday.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.